So this week, I went and met a few farmers that I work with, and they were organizing with other farmers. So they're having mm, these farmers. They were having like a sort of like get together. I don't know what's the language for it, but we call it stokvel type of thing. So they decided to open this stokvel type of thing where they share seeds, which is the idea I proposed to them when I was selling this app to them. And I'm sitting there and I'm just realizing this thing as they were talking there, and we were trying to figure out what the app needs or what else can we go into so that we can help them solve them. And I'm just realizing this, that in Africa, most of the time, I think even us or me myself, I think I'm solving the wrong problem. We we wanna go the western route of being the next Uber, the next AI agent or whatever. But I've seen like there's this combination of two things that don't mix. You can build an app, but there's something also that's still missing. Because when we're talking now, we're starting to see things that these people need. A simple refrigeration, like this model has been done. I mean, in Nigeria, you have logistic that people startup that are making like easy refrigeration, but still they're not catching on. And I'm noticing that the what we're solving for, the bottleneck of all this is not matching. I mean, yeah, Uber didn't build the roads for cars. Airbnb didn't build the hotels. The infrastructure was there for them. It was them to orchestrate the infrastructure to be used in a way that is going to be profitable. So yeah, I mean, you find a lot of things. Farmers, yeah, the app is helping them to plant more and it's giving them review. And now we're creating this marketplace for them to sell. But you find now when the marketplace is there, we need logistic. Most of the people don't have cars. Now logistic, we must think around that. So now it takes a little bit of you solving physical layers themselves, like the road, the potholes. I mean, I'm sitting there and they're talking, and I remember when I was proposing this seed stockfell thing, it sounded crazy for the first time. And somebody was like, "No, why don't you make profit from this and you be the type of middle guy with the app?" And I'm like, "No, that's gonna be a lot." But now, as we see slowly but surely the success coming through, now we're seeing another layer, like another layer that you see. I mean, I've seen apps that can diagnose diseases, but the nearest clinic is 80 kilometers away. Yeah, yeah, you can diagnose, but the nearest clinic is 80 kilometers away. It lacks medication. Like, diagnostic alone does not solve the problem. So, this is what I'm seeing also. Like, okay, we solved this. So, the other layers, how do we solve them? I mean, right now, around Johannesburg, the date is around 29/07/2026. There's a strike for the garbage collectors. Like the layer, you just keep seeing these layers and layers. So software alone is not solving the part of it's not solving the whole part of the equation, but it's solving some of the equation. Hence, I see most of the startup in South Africa when they start, they uh, this is one of the things I learned about South Africa. We always look for things that are profitable. We look for customer first. It's not something that's going to go to a VC like, yeah, we have an idea, we can do this and that. No, no. Do you have customers? Are they paying? Can we scale you? So there's no runway in money that is there for you. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, okay, so irrigation system. The last time we were talking about drip irrigation system. And somebody says this to me, like, it sounds like you're solving a lot of problems. It's not by choice. I don't want to solve a lot of those problems by choice, but most of them, there are things that I see that we talk to the customers with and the client side, and they give us a suggestion like this would be something that we want to have. So yeah, hence we want to bring together software and hardware operations so that we build a better ecosystem. I think in the sense of South Africa, we can look into China. They built their infrastructure, and they didn't start out with apps, but this with them, I find the strongest thing that they had is that they knew where to start with building the infrastructure. And the government was very vigorous on what must happen. Build first, build the physical infrastructure so that the software infrastructure can come. So yeah, I'm seeing that good. Yeah, this is another terrain. So the broader idea that we have, especially with startup that we have, is not only thinking about software but also the physical hardware itself. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share about startups and what I've seen, because it was something that hit me like an epiphany. Like, okay, so we're solving this problem. Also, there's every time you solve a problem, there's a problem that rises. Just know, okay, the farmers are getting a good produce. They are producing things that are eligible to go to the market. You find compliance is a problem. To sell to some places, they need you to have this gap certificate. It's a problem. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's a lot. Somebody said, like I said, someone said I'm solving many problems at once. I'm like, no, I'm not solving many problems. Each and every time I'm solving a problem, another problem comes. So yeah, this was just a summary of what I wanted to talk about.